This episode of What's in the Box is sponsored by Catch the Crazies, now on Kickstarter.
Two podcasters make a deal to make their show number one. They'll need the help of something supernatural. Be careful what you wish for, lest it come true. Catch the crazies.
Hey there, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Yeah, you right there, Mr. Postman. Hey, Mr. Postman, look at me. Is there a package just waiting for me? Where's my box? Where's my box? What's in the box?
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of What's in the Box. I got a special treat in the mail. This was a campaign that I backed on Kickstarter, and it's done really, really well. Temerity, and I'm excited to open it. So let's see what's in this box now. So it's pretty cool. It's nicely packaged, and there it is. I mean, just look at the quality of that cover. You know, so I was able to get issues 1 and 2, but look at the coloring. It's just pretty dope. Let's see what else we have here. So let's move this box out the way. Get this going. All right. So there it is. By Gemma Young. She is the creator of this series. And here's some stickers, some really cool stickers, some cool characters. And what else we have in here? We have some pretty good art prints. This one right here is my favorite of the two. I just love that image. She looks innocent with a gun in her hand and a dress. So it's pretty cool. And so the creators of the series, they signed the book as well. Let's see, just opening up the bag, getting this out of here. So for this episode, I'm just doing issue number 1. If you want me to do issue number 2, you just gotta hit me up. I gotta get at least 10 requests, but just look at the quality of this cover. First of all, I just want to say that the creative team behind this, top notch, well produced. Looks like it came out of a professional studio. These guys are pretty fantastic. The art, the story, the coloring, all of it's just top notch, and the quality of the book is amazing. I mean, whoever their printer is, they really nailed it with that one as well. So you have Gemma Young, Chad Harden, and Enrica Erin Angelini. That's the creative team behind this. That's the powerhouse crew. So look at this when you open it up. I love that scene right there. They're like almost like mercenaries for hire. They're like these two. It's pretty cool. Just the layout. The first thing that caught my eye was just the quality of the coloring, the page details, the artwork. You got this muscle bound guy that looks like an Arnold Schwarzenegger type character. Pretty fantastic. And again, kudos to you guys with this. And it's no wonder why they're successful on Kickstarter. They had hundreds and hundreds of backers. So, I mean, this page right here starts off, there's a girl at the bar waiting for this big lug on a Schwarzenegger dude. And he's like, who's that in my seat? And he's like, I don't know, but she's been asking about you. And so he's like, all right, let me go over there and see who is this little filly. So, obviously, he's thinking about it for the wrong reasons, but she has no ulterior motive. So he goes over there. You know, he's got the guns blazing, his muscles upon muscles. I think that's going to be his new name, Muscles. And so she's there. She's playing possum, right? She's playing gullible. She's a cutie. She wants to see his arsenal. He's like, oh, I'll show you my arsenal. Let's go over back to my crib. And she's, really? So she's excited. He thinks he's got another dumb one. And so they start heading over. Again, the page layouts. I love the humor in this. Her almost like a childlike with all the unicorns and cartoons in the background. He takes it to his crib, and look at him. He's taking off his shirt. Her back is to him. He thinks he's got his Barry White soundtrack going. He's trying to be Will Smith, saying, "Let's get jiggy with it." So then she's like, "Wait, hold on. He just kissed me." And then she went in her dress and pulled out her gun. So she goes, "I have a gun too." So now the fisticuffs stop flying and they start going at it. And so she winds up taking the guy down. And she's like, "Is that all you have?" So she's pissed off. She thought it was going to be a bigger fight because he's a bigger dude. Remember, it's not how big you are. It's how skilled you are. So she takes him out and she has to call her boss. And she's like, mission accomplished. This big lug had nothing for me. Again, the page layout is amazing. So she talks to her boss. She's waiting for extraction. So she sits down on this big lug and plays a video game. And that's how it ends. And then it goes off into another sequence telling the story of the other character. And sorry, taking a sip of my coffee. And so now he's reminiscing about someone he's lost. And he's in search of her. And then when we go on to the next page, you realize after the sequence of remembering, he's on a ship that's under siege by these mechanoids and the armada, and he's with another counterpart, and they are trying to escape. And so they take down this big Robotech-looking machinery mechanoid. Again, the artwork is fantastic. You did your thing. And the coloring is just, I want to go to the school you went to for coloring because whatever, you just top notch. But again, the camera angles, the shots, this isn't a dialogue heavy story. It's really driven by the character art, the art. And I think, sometimes less is more, and they achieve that here. So they're trying to escape the barrage, the onslaught, and they realize that the escape pods only have one seat. So one has to sacrifice so that the other can go on, and that's basically typical of action stories. And so, of course, the female decides to take that sacrifice. So here, I was just confused because in the beginning, I knew she was a female, but then when you turn the pages, there was a couple of shots where she looked very masculine. So I was like, wait, is it a guy or is it a girl? It's like right here, you see. Looks very I thought it was a guy for a second. I was like, wait, did we change up? So that's the only call out I have. Everything else I think is just flawless, really great quality. Again, the coloring, the mood of the pages, is fantastic. And this, Chad, you are the man. You just nailed everything in this. You have a knack for sci-fi. But yeah, so he escapes. And there's the boss, and she's like, "We got to get out of here," and it ends there. And then you can see there's like hundreds and hundreds of backers to this book, this series. I mean, they kill it. Their Kickstarters are, and that's what caught my attention was the plot and really Chad's art. That really caught my eye, and I was like, "This guy has skills with the pencil. He's deadly on the dance floor." So I said, let me pick it up. And I wanted, and this was for the campaign, was for issue 2, but I wanted issues 1 and 2, so I wanted to get caught up. And this is why I'm doing this, because I'm a fan of it. And so here, Gemma decided that she was going to do a short 2-pager, which is pretty funny. And is basically this character telling her story of what happened with the big lug. And that how he kissed her. And he was, making advances. She didn't recognize what it was. And then he's like, that's because when a man does that, it's because he likes you. And they call them Terrans, humans. They call them Terrans. And she's like, really? He likes me? And they're like, oh, she just doesn't get it. So I thought it was very funny. That was cool, lighthearted. It was a good way to add another story within a story. That was fun. It was like a bonus. So really, really fun, cool stuff here. And then the fan art, the guest art. I mean, You guys who submitted your artwork, no wonder you made it into the book, because your stuff is fire. You all did your thing. You could tell that you're fans, if these are all fans, because on the second page it says if you want to submit your fan art, just tag us and we'll pick. You get a chance to be in the next one. Really, really cool stuff. Really a fan. And I mean, there's a lot of really talented people in this, in the fan art section too. And then I just love this. Look at that image, that promo for the next one. And there's the creative team right there. You guys rock. You guys definitely nailed this. It's pretty fantastic stuff. And I mean, the coloring. I mean, everything about it. It's just top notch. I'm really digging it. Great job, guys. So I'll definitely be following this and potentially picking up the next, backing up the next campaign. You know, I received it, packaged nicely, great quality stuff, real fun story. Hats off to you guys. Let's try to get these guys on Catch the Craze podcast. But again, look at that back page. Beautiful, beautiful. So they have the barcode and the ISBN numbers. Definitely they're looking to get this into stores. I didn't check to see if it is. I'll follow up on that. But again, Temerity, great stuff. So if you want to get featured on What's in the Box, just hit me up. You can send me a PDF or you can send a physical copy. That's up to you. I normally feature what I back on crowdfunding campaigns, so they will definitely get featured. If you want me to do issue number 2, I need at least 10 thumbs ups and comments below if you want me to feature issue number 2 on What's in the Box. I normally don't do issue 2s, only if it's requested by the fans. And again, this Saturday and Sunday, I'll be at PowCon signing copies of Forbidden, Catch the Crazies, There's an Alien in My Toilet, and Cosmic Wars. And I'll also be hosting a podcasting panel with my boy, George the Dreamer Medina, Saturday at 1 p.m. at PowCon. And George will be signing his books as well, Rush 5377 and Wonder Duck. And again, if you pledge to Catch the Crazies on Kickstarter right now, we will raffle off this copy of There's an Alien in My Toilet. Again, it's 50 backers to receive, to be into the raffle. Thank you for watching another episode of What's in the Box. Again, hit the link below. Pledge to Catch the Crazies. It is the last couple of days. And I'm Sam the Crazy Man Vera. This is another episode of What's in the Box. I appreciate you. Thumbs up, like, subscribe, share. Talk to you soon. Peace.
What's in the box?